Welcome to the Cheetah High Performance Operations Leader Training. Cheetah is the most powerful way to lead and improve business operations. It's fast, it's so simple anybody can use it, and it gets great results, guaranteed. With Cheetah, you can rapidly improve the quality of your products or services, improve customer satisfaction, create highly motivated employees, increase throughput and capacity, reduce injuries, and reduce costs, increasing your profits and cash flow, guaranteed. In just 2 hours, you will learn powerful business leadership tools. Tools you can use to quickly and easily improve a company's operations and its profits. With conventional management practices, actions are hit and miss. Sometimes management actions improve operations. A lot of the time, the actions hurt operations. Using the Cheetah program, you can walk into any operation and begin leading it with complete confidence that all the actions will improve the operation. Under conventional management, it is very difficult to improve an organization's culture. Most often, the attempts to improve a company's culture end up damaging the culture and harming productivity. With Cheetah, it's easy to create a high-performance operating culture without the stress and uncertainty that plagues conventional approaches. Your superiors and other employees will be impressed by your ability to lead and improve the organization so rapidly without even breaking a sweat. Cheetah focuses on the operations level of organizations. This is where a company makes its money. Operations consist of processes. Processes that make money for your company. Processes for developing and producing products or services. Processes for selling, delivering, and collecting payment for products or services. Cheetah has 3 main goals. 1. Assist organizations with rapidly improving profits and cash flow by increasing throughput and sales, improving quality, and reducing cost. 2. Empower and motivate your employees by giving them more control over their jobs and giving them the opportunity to earn more. To ensure that the improvements become permanent, Cheetah creates a high-performance-driven culture where management and operators work together to improve the processes in small steps, creating an environment where your customers, management, operators, and owners all benefit from the better processes. Who can benefit from the Cheetah program? If you are an experienced manager, you will likely be familiar with many of the tools Cheetah uses, and you should be able to breeze through this leader training. Understanding these tools will give you complete control over the processes that you are responsible for and will greatly increase your power to get things done. If you plan to work as a manager in the future, but you have no professional experience yet, Cheetah's simple language and step-by-step approach makes it easy for anybody in a leadership position to use. If you are a small business owner or planning to start your own business, again, Cheetah's simple language and straightforward approach makes it easy for any business owner to use. Manufacturing companies, service providers, software developers, designers, private businesses, government agencies, nonprofit organizations, any organization that adds value for its customers or clients can benefit from Cheetah. So why does Cheetah work better than conventional management approaches? 4 things are needed to improve processes: information or knowledge about the processes, process improvement tools like run charts, Pareto charts, and fishbone diagrams, resources like money and time, and effort by somebody to drive the improvements. Information is applied to the tools to determine what actions are needed to improve the processes. Resources and effort are then required to implement the chosen actions. Under the conventional approach to process improvement, management controls the process improvement tools and expends a substantial amount of cost and effort to collect process data. The quality of the information is questionable, often leading to poor decisions that have a high cost. With Cheetah, the operators already have the knowledge needed to improve the processes. Operators are trained when and how to use process improvement tools via the Cheetah Operator Workbook. Process information is easily acquired, is more relevant and more accurate, resulting in high-quality decisions that have a low cost. Conventional management relies on coercion to motivate the operators to implement the changes to the processes, leading to operator resistance. Implementation is slow and difficult to keep on track. With Cheetah, operators are highly motivated and push for implementation of process improvements. Implementation is faster and outcomes are much closer to the targeted expectations. This explains why Cheetah runs circles around conventional management practices. Cheetah is faster, more efficient, more effective, and produces predictable outcomes. To start the Cheetah transformation in your organization, designated leaders, such as managers or supervisors, take this Cheetah Leader Training course to learn how to confidently lead the Cheetah transformation in your organization. The leaders meet with the process operators once a week for 1/2 hour to study the Cheetah Operator Workbook. The Cheetah Operator Workbook consists of brief lessons about process improvement tools. In simple language, it clearly explains when and how to use the tools. After each lesson, there are exercises that have the operators apply what they have learned to begin improving the processes that they work with daily. Improvement will begin shortly after starting the workbook. By the time your operators have completed the workbook, which takes about 15 hours, spread over 28 weeks, you will have completely transformed the operation and created a high-performance, continuous improvement culture. Your operators will be empowered and highly motivated to improve the processes that they work with each day, the same processes that make money for your company. There are some optional course materials that are available for purchase. There is a leader training text that's a hard copy of this video course, an operator workbook for training your operators how to improve the processes that they work with, and a flash drive that contains the PowerPoint training slides used for training your operators, and copies of the Excel forms that are used in the Cheetah program. These materials are not required for you to take this course. But if you plan to utilize the Cheetah program in your company, you would need one leader pack and one copy of the operator workbook for each of your operators. The leader pack contains one leader training text, one operator workbook, and one flash drive, and can be purchased at cheetahhpo.com. The operator workbooks are available in English or Spanish and can be purchased at cheetahhpo.com. In our next session, I will show you how you can be an impressive business leader. With Cheetah, it's easy. In this session, I will show you how to use Cheetah to be a highly effective leader. Cheetah defines leadership as directing, empowering, and motivating. Directing people to perform activities that support the organization's mission, empowering them with tools and skills to perform the activities better and faster, and motivating them to perform the activities. This definition makes it simple to be an effective leader. It also explains why most people in leadership positions are not effective leaders. What is your company's mission? Organizations are split into different levels. Each level of an organization serves different purposes and plays different roles in determining the direction of the organization. The company mission states the purpose of the organization. The strategic level determines what products or services will be sold and what markets to sell to. The tactical level determines where products or services will be created and the channels of distribution. The operations level is where products or services are created and distributed. Cheetah focuses on the operations level. Operations consist of processes. Processes for developing and producing products or services, selling, delivering, and collecting payment for products or services. The operations level is important because this is where all the goods and services we enjoy are created, where all profits, wealth, and gross domestic product are created. Problems or disruptions to operations are costly, and there is immense opportunity for increasing company profits. So, in what direction should an organization's operations move? There's this thing called continuous process improvement. It is an effective way to improve product or service quality, increase throughput in sales, reduce cost, increasing profits and cash flow. From my experience, I've found that if fully implemented, continuous process improvement is an effective direction for an organization's operations. The word if is highlighted because most attempts by organizations to create continuous improvement cultures fail. They fail because there is a large upfront investment and it is driven from the top of the organization downward. So, how important are profits and cash flow to your company? With Cheetah, it's easy to create a high-performance continuous improvement culture because there are no large upfront costs to begin the program, and process operators actively participate in the improvement of operations. People have great potential. Cheetah utilizes more of that potential. How much do your operators participate in decisions that affect operations in your company? So why should process operators participate in process improvement? Operators have the greatest hands-on working knowledge of the processes. They can provide much of the critical information needed for improving the processes. They offer different perspectives to generate more ideas for improving the processes. Participation will motivate them to support and press for implementation of improvement. How many operators do you have in your company? In which direction would you like them to push? Most of the time, process improvement is best done in small steps because the benefits of improvement can be enjoyed faster. It's easier for the operators to participate. It's easier for all participants to visualize each step. The outcomes are predictable, so there is less risk, and it requires lower upfront cost and investment. Have you ever participated in or witnessed a management drive to improve operations and profits? Were the outcomes of the drive better or worse than expected? The Cheetah course and operator workbook were developed to direct, empower, and motivate process operators to improve the processes that they work with daily. The operator workbook introduces operators to basic process improvement tools. Cheetah demonstrates to the operators that the tasks they perform are really processes. It explains how the operators will benefit from the better processes and gives them tools they can use to improve processes with confidence. For this leader training, we will study the operator workbook and review the workbook in order to understand all the concepts that will be presented to the operators. Here are the supplies and equipment needed for the operator training sessions: a large whiteboard, a large paper pad on an easel to make lists or draw diagrams that you will want to keep for later reference, several dry erase markers of different colors, one copy of the Cheetah operator workbook for each operator, a few pedometers, a projector or large computer monitor to display the PowerPoint training slides. How much would your company need to invest to start the Cheetah program? Your company may already have most of this stuff, and your investment may be as low as a few $100s. After you receive your operator workbooks, you can schedule session 1 of the operator training. You need to determine how to break up the operators into groups for the training. The members of each group should work together in the same area of operations. Group size should be taken into consideration. If the group is too large, it may be difficult for all members to participate. If it's a small operation with 10 or less operators, one group should be fine. It's important that everybody participate. You know, there are some people that never stop talking and other people that rarely talk. What I've found is that the quiet people often have valuable insight, so you need to moderate the group to ensure that everybody has a chance to contribute to the conversation. Plan to meet once a week with each work seller group for 1/2 hour. To minimize disruption, I prefer to have lunch meetings. The company buys the operators lunch, they give up their time. I like lunch meetings because you're not disrupting any production schedules. The processes and any problems or frustrations that the operators have are still on their minds. And when they return to work, what they have learned will be fresh in their minds. Plus, you want their participation to be voluntary. You want them to participate because they want to, not because they feel pressure from their superiors to attend. Once they get a taste of the program, they will want to participate. Tell them you want to hear their ideas for improving their work areas. So how will your operators respond to your invitation to attend a lunch meeting to solicit their ideas? Expect that some will be interested in attending and others will not want to attend. That's okay. Once they hear from the operators that do attend that the CHITA program is different and that they really are being listened to, they will want to participate. Coming up next, Session 1, Starting the Operator Training. With CHITA, it's gratifying.